Music licensing for dummies. Does that describe you? Well, it certainly doesn't describe me. No. Aside from this crazy hair, of course. In this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to get started with music licensing. My name's Evan from Stock Music Musician. Normally I make videos about how to license music if you're a musician. But this is a video for videographers, podcast makers, people out there that want to get music for their own production. First, I want to say that if you have any questions at all, please just leave a question below in the comments section, and I'm happy to answer it to the best of my knowledge. I've been licensing my music online for probably 4 years now. I know a lot about it, so I'll try and help you and steer you in the right direction. Okay, let's jump in. Myth number 1. You need no copyright music. Not true. Myth number 2. You need royalty-free music. Not true. The truth is you just need to get music from a reputable site and all the licenses, all the rights will be in place. Let's talk about music licensing. Now, you've probably heard terms like royalty-free music or copyright-free music before. Now, to you, that doesn't really matter so much. You don't need copyright-free music, and you don't necessarily even need royalty-free music, because many of the royalties that you would be paying just aren't applicable. So let's talk about copyright. That's the first place to start. When an artist creates a song, they're automatically, when they fix it in a medium, they are automatically granted a copyright under US law. And that means they get to control how the song is used. And if it's used in a way that they don't agree with, they can sue you or you have to pay them. Basically two sides of the same coin. So with no copyright in music, that's actually a bit of a misnomer. It just means that the artist has waived their copyright and had said that you can use it. But plenty of artists are also willing to sell their music or license it to you, and they still maintain their copyright. You just pay a small fee, whether it's a monthly licensing fee or a upfront fee, and then you have the right to use the music. So you don't need no copyright music at all. That's a big myth. Myth number 2 is that you need to get royalty-free music. That's not really true. Usually what royalty-free music means is that you don't have to pay broadcast royalties. Those are basically royalties that a musician would be entitled to if their song was performed on TV or in stores or somewhere in a public performance space. If you're just going to use it on a podcast or for YouTube, then those types of royalties don't really apply to you. Easy enough. The third type of royalty is internet royalties or streaming royalties. And this is the thing you need to pay most attention to. That some websites, some musicians have their songs registered with basically societies that will try to monetize their music when it's streamed on YouTube. So let's say I write a song and I register with one of these companies, and then you go and put your song on, you buy my song and you put it in your YouTube video. Well, the company will automatically detect that you use one of my songs, and they'll send something to YouTube basically saying, hey, our artist needs to get paid for that. Now, if you illegally are using this song, then there's nothing you can do about it. Google will serve up an ad on your video, and that revenue, or a portion of that revenue, will go to the artist. But if you legally acquired the right to use this song through like a music licensing site such as Pond5 or Melody Loops, then you basically, as part of your license, you have the right to use it on the internet. And so when that first claim is submitted that the artist is trying to monetize their song, you simply show them your receipt, or there's a process that you go through and you get that hold removed. So, what's the long and short of music licensing for dummies? The best thing you can do is simply go to a reputable site that sells stock music. It's really cheap, usually less than $15 for a song, $15 to $20 for a song. Get whatever you need and you will never have any hassles. Nobody's going to sue you for copyright claim. Your video is not going to get demonetized. You're not going to get strikes against your account. It's really simple. The one I recommend is Pond 5. As an artist, it's where I like to sell my songs, but I also think that they've got probably the biggest library out there. They've got a lot of songs to choose from. I put a link down below. You can go right there, get your songs, and you are good to go. You don't need to worry about anything else. Not only that, but what I've found in making my YouTube channel, because I need to use music and I don't always make that music myself, is that you also save a ton of time by just going with a reputable site. You search what you look for. They've got hundreds of thousands of songs. It pops up. You listen to 5 or 6. You say, that's the one. You do the transaction. You're done, and you can go and get on with your life.